Welcome in. I understand that some will not be live with us. They can watch the recording tomorrow if so. But need to run this tonight so it doesn't affect the pre-fills and stuff for tomorrow for full size. So weird Super Bowl. It was on pace to be the least fun Super Bowl I've watched. Fourth quarter definitely helped, but that was interesting. And of course, they got back. I had money on the over, and the Kenneth Walker touchdown put it over, and then the holding it came back. So I didn't hit my over bets, but they almost came back after it being 12-0 or whatever it was after three quarters. Just crazy. They scored 30 points or something in the fourth quarter. Yeah, what number did you win on, Wes? Were you the 9-0? Or were you the 3-0? Let's see. I wrote you guys down. You were the fourth quarter or second quarter reverse. Is that right? I want to do them in order, so I got to make sure I got the right order. Let me see here. You had, where are you, Wes? You had 9 Patriots, 0. So you the 9-0. So you're the reverse. That's right. Yep, you were the 9-0 reverse. Nick, he looked like he was just so nervous out there, and I don't blame him too much. His O-line did not much. All of his helmets, everyone's running line. I saw some ridiculous lines for Drake May over the weekend. I mean, for anyone really, but defense was really hard. I don't know that anyone would look good against them, if I'm being honest. But he had some poor decisions too. He's young; he'll be fine. All right, who's here from the Sqrs? So I've got Charlie and Matt in the first quarter, AJ and Les in the second quarter, Ron and Brigidi, or I think that's how I say your name, Brigidi. Or just tell me if I'm right. It's probably Bridget. Brigidi, Bill S, and Kevin on the fourth quarter. I'm horrible with names sometimes. So I'm sorry. And Brigidi is Bill's here. Okay, she's won 4 years in a row, which is quite the feat. So she's the Sqrs guru. I got Bill here, Matt here, Les here. If the other 5, I'm sure some will roll into it. Maybe some are already here. If you don't watch live, it doesn't matter. You're gonna win. I'm gonna ship to you. But some of you guys, I want to make sure you guys have the right address. I think I've shipped to everyone that won at some point. But please, will you send me a message and let me know if it's changed, or I will with you. Well, Campbell needs to get moved to guard his T-Rex arms. He does kind of have small arms, huh? He's not very thick, but he's very good. I kind of noticed that earlier in the year too. He's tall, but he's not really that long. It's interesting. All right, so we're gonna get rolling. So let's do this. I'm just gonna do a free for all. I'm gonna grab the 8 bingo balls. They're gonna have to be in order. So I'll do 4 first, and then the only way to make it accurate is to do that. So Charlie, Matt, AJ, Les, you guys are the first 4 in that order. Ron, Brigidi, Bill, and Kevin, you guys are the next 4 in that order. I'll pull 1 bingo ball out at a time. It'll be assigned to each person, and then you'll own that box, essentially. And then we'll get them shipped out. The same goes for anything. If something you hit and you want to look at trading, selling, please let me know before tomorrow. I'm sure I'll try to get them out in the morning. I guess it depends on work. So either Tuesday or Monday afternoon. So let me know. But anyways, let's get rolling. I don't have a ton of time here. I'm going to help my kids get to bed here in a second, but let's do this now so it's not in the way of tomorrow. So 8 numbers. I'll get the first 4, and then we'll do the next. I'll write them down. We'll do the next 4 after that. So there's not 8 sitting in the chamber there. 1, 2, 3, 4. There's 1 up there. I'm going to have to count that. So that's going to get spun around. That's number 5. I'm not going to put it back in. So that's Ron's ball. There's not really a way around that. Sorry, guys. I'm sure that's obvious, but 186. I should have just done 8 straight, but I got worried they'd back up. There's probably plenty of room. Thanks, everyone. These games. Yeah, of course. You gotta have. I mean, I always say that I think I've got some of the best value as far as some of the series I run, and I compare it to all those that I look at daily. 72 is number 2. That's Matt. But on top of that, it's just fun to have different stuff, different games, different winners' choices, not doing the exact same thing all the time. And squares are fun. I filled up faster than I thought, so some missed out on the chance. 33, that's AJ's number. I'm scared that this will fall back in, so I'm just going to grab it out, and then we'll do the next 3. Here's number 4. That's 190. That's going to Les. Thanks to you guys for joining my dumb games. They're fun. Here's the 5th one. This was already in the. I don't want to lose it. I feel like that's bad form if that one doesn't count. So 24. That's Ron's. I'm going to roll 3 more here to get Brigidy's, Bill's, and Kevin's. Let's get 3 more. 1, 2, 3, and this one is number 9. Does not count. So number 6. This is reverse 3rd quarter for Brigidy, 152. Here's number 7. This is Bill Rill on the 4th quarter, 46. I got to be honest. I thought the 0 line was going to win. I thought every single one was going to be 0. I think we're going to see our first 0 Super Bowl score. I don't think any Super Bowl has ever had a team go pointless. 75 is our final one for Kevin. All right. Those are all sitting if they can fit. There we go. So, guys, just give me a minute. I'm going to grab those. I'll just I'll probably find like the lower one. I think what I'll do is I'll find all 8, and then I'll just bring them all in here, and then we'll sort them by, well, instead of going lowest to highest, we'll just open first box, 186, which happens to be the highest number. No, it's not. The second highest, but that will go first. We'll figure it out as we go, but those are your assigned boxes, and I'm going to go in the order of how you want, if that makes sense. These are all the higher numbers, so all from the closet on that side. I'll have to just make sure, but I think only 3 high numbers. already know I'm going to screw up. 75, 72, 33. So I'm missing two lower numbers, 75, 72, 70. I don't know if he's all around, but I couldn't tell. I grabbed 24. I couldn't tell if it was 24 or 29. Let me look at the bingo balls. I need to fix my handwriting, guys. 33. Of course, it's the one I can't see. There it is. 24. Okay. Let me make sure they're all right. Well, let's just put them down here. I'll grab whatever one we're doing. Put 4 down here, and I'll keep 4 up top. Then we'll open another 7 tomorrow night from our pre-fill and live fills, but this is all squares game. So make sure 186. Just down here. That's ready to go. That's box 172. Good. 33. Good. 190. Good. 24. I just said it. Good. 152. Good. 46. Good. 75. Good. I didn't mess up. Okay, so I'm going to do order. Usually we do lowest to biggest, but this is going to be first quarter real, first quarter reverse, all the way down to fourth quarter reverse at the very end in the order that I drew the bingo ball. So Charlie is first. He had box 186. Let's get rolling. Congrats, you guys. I think this might be the first time we didn't have someone double up, too. I swear every year the quarter stays the same for a quarter, and two people win 2 different helmets. We had 8 different winners today. So, okay. Excuse the out of breath. I was trying to go fast. 186. Series 37, I think I still got 7 points, so I guess you're earning points too. Still got people upstairs, so I think they're filing out. In-laws. Okay, I said this was for Charlie. I don't know if Charlie's here watching. He might be. Some of you guys that are East Coast, that's late. I can't really see the autograph, but I think I know who it is based on the style. And of course, it's this team. 3, 2, 1. I just barely looked before the stream started to look at last team standing teams. I think this is one of the 3 that's left. So this knocks off a last team standing. We could find our last team standing tonight. There's only 2 left. One of those 2 hits, and boom, we find it. We're going VSR 4, but I think I know who this is because I won't put a ton of those in. 7-pointer. Old school Niners. That's not going to stick, but we'll pretend like it will for now. I said it was Charlie. Charlie, here you go. 3, 2, 1. It's actually a great name. We got JSA certified Steve Young, starting with a Niner, starting with a quarterback, starting with a last team standing. That's a nice hit. Replica VSR 4, but nice Steve Young autograph. JSA, that's cool. We've seen him around on the VSR 4. There's several of him on those out there. Some Joes too, but some of those teams that were better back in the day have a little bit more VSR 4 rolling around. Charlie, congrats. I'm going to write down, I don't think I'll forget, but I'm just going to write Young. Okay, who's up next? Matt Snyder, box 72, which is obviously under another box because it'll never be an easier one. Matt, this is you. I think you were here, weren't you? You are, okay. Series 37, 0 Wonka. I'll get Charlie. I'll write a 7 on here so I remember. Charlie's getting 7 Wonka points. Red box, maybe college, maybe just a helmet in a red box. Oh man. Okay. I'll wait. I'll hold my tongue. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. It is college. We just pulled this same team on the, the custom or the Eclipse looking helmet. Now we've got a classic one. It's actually not classic. That's a Flash. It's darker. This is a college specialty. Flash, Buckeye Leafs. I don't know that goes over well with. I'm trying to think, Matt, are you Michigan or Michigan State? I'm trying to think who your team. Maybe not even either of those. Minnesota, Gophers. Who's your college team, Matt? Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Nick says Henderson. That's why I'm laughing. We just got the player that could have very well been a Super Bowl winner today. Didn't work out for him. They'll be back, I'm sure. Michigan. That's what I thought. I knew it was. I didn't think it was Gophers. I knew it was Michigan or Michigan State. So, kind of the wrong team for you. But that is Travion Henderson. Just played tonight in the Super Bowl. He had a couple good runs there. Him and Stevenson. I mean, they needed the yards, but at the end when they needed it, they had a few plays. Henderson, Flash, OSU, going to Matt. Matt, congrats. That's like almost like I'll celebrate you. That's. Do you want me to post in the corner, Matt? That's like opening the enemy right there, isn't it? Of course, that would go to you. You want me to post Matt and see? I mean, he's got some high stock. Obviously, it dropped a little bit from the loss, but Henderson's a great name. Corner's fine, Kay. it's like I'm sorry, man. The bingo balls can be cruel. Okay, it's a great hit though. I'm sure you can find a great trade partner. 33, of course, it's the underbox. It can never just be your top box. Okay, this is AJ Gill, box 33. See what you got. Series 37, 0 Wonka. I'll get it posted, Matt, and we'll see if we can get a trade offer. I'll even look as well in my reserves and see if I have anything Michigan, just in case. I'm sure you'd look at Minnesota too, but I'll look if we're going to make a straight up. If you're going to hit college and you want to hit your team at least, I'll look and see if I got something like that. But we'll post it. We'll see if we can get some trade. I said this was who? AJ, 0 Wonka. Sometimes I feel like I'm in a whatever, the Truman Show. 3, 2, 1. What do I pull right after? Right after Matt's enemy helmet, I pull his NFL team. Hey, maybe you two could work out a trade. Although I think, actually, I don't know, AJ. We're missing both of your pieces on this. I'll try to figure that out. Isn't that funny, Matt? Maybe you'll trade here. Maybe not. Never know. Who has it? AJ, let's see what you got. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. I just saw a bunch of pictures of this dude this week. I think he just did a signing at a few different places and kind of smaller, like not the big name signers. I think he was doing a couple for some fun stuff. Dante Culpepper, 3-time Pro Bowler is the inscription. It's been a little bit since we pulled Dante. Vikings Flash, if you want me to ask if he wants to trade, Matt, and this is one, you may already have a Culpepper. Let me know and I can ask. I don't know if AJ's watching tonight. He may not watch till the morning. But, of course, right after your hit, the Vikings come out. Culpepper. And no Wonka. Okay, next up is 190, and that is Les. Les said he didn't think his numbers could hit. And I forget who it was, but he said, oh, let's redraw. These are horrible numbers. And he had a 9. I'm thinking, Nick, don't say, I mean, a 9 hit. It was the wrong number for the other spot, but a 9 hit twice, right? Or 3 times. Twice, maybe. Fourth quarter. Wasn't the final score 29? 29-13, maybe. Okay, Les, let's see what you got. Series 37. 0 Wonka. I'll ask for sure, Matt. Pat, CL9, Pat 7. Deep pass killed it. There was some, I was saying at the start, I had money on the over, and I thought it was over, and then the Walker touchdown that got called back won me some money, but then it didn't win me money. I lost it also. Okay, Les, here we go. 3. I'll get it off after. 3, 2, 1. I don't know what's happening here, guys. Les is a Bears fan. Pulling his enemy. Holy moly. Ow. I'll put this back inside the helmet. What is happening? Les, do you allow any Packers in your house? Are you like me where you move past it and you learn to recognize good helmets or fun names? Or is there like a strictly no Packer clause in the household? You do, okay. You'll allow it. You'll think about it. A stupid sticker. I'll put it in there. It may fall off again, but it's nice to have everything it came with. Well, okay, here we go. 3, 2, 1. It's a fun one. I mean, maybe as a non-Packers fan or a NFC North rival, you don't like it, but I'm always looking to hit him when I can. I haven't hit him in a while, though. Respect the Pack. That's good. Especially now when you beat us, it's easier to say, like, I respect them. They're little brother right now. Jordan Love on a slate. That's 3 quarterbacks. Steve Young, Dante Culpepper, Jordan Love. Jordan Love going to Les. Les, congrats. If that's one that you're willing to take in, if you want to look at trades, I'm always happy to post it and look at that. You guys just let me know. It is easier to see. Isn't that funny? I used to say it all the time, like, oh, Lions don't bug me. And then all of a sudden they got good, and now I'm like, I hate the Lions. That's just how it works. Great hit. Jordan Love on the slate. I feel like Bill, who has his box later, has been a love magnet everywhere with me and other places. I'm surprised that one didn't go to Bill. Okay, box 24 is next, and that's Ron. Ron D. Ron, if you're here or you watch later, will you just message me, make sure I have your correct address? If not, I'll probably message you. I don't want this to get lost. I've shipped to you, but it's been a while, I think. Maybe it's not as long as I think. Series 37, I'm trying to think. Ron is a Bills fan, so who could I pull here to make him mad now? Bridgie says, pull me a Jaguar. A Jaguar. You're coming up. You're the next one. Not this one, but the next one. Les, I'd trade for my box if interested. Like pre-box pull, or is that what you're saying? Or I want to make sure I get that right. Or you're like, you get the chance to pull his box and he gets the love, or you just want to see what you open up and then you'll offer it. Pre-open. Oh, stressful, Les. If you want to trade to have a second chance and give him the love, that's up to you. Some stuff we don't get to offer very often because it's Sqrs. This is Ron's. Ron, can I pull you a rival so you're mad at me? Here we go. I know no one's mad. These were relatively cheap Sqrs compared to other places with a bunch of chances. 26 is not, but you can win any helmet and be happy. 26. 52 if you have 2. 3, 2, 1. Well, it's not in your division, so not someone you hate, I don't think. This is a makeshift bag, but it does the job, I guess. Just taped over a little bit. I'll use it to ship. We got Cardinals. A blind trade, not going to lie, makes me a bit nervous. Yeah, it's not for the weak of heart, that's for sure. I'll let you make that call. Ron, Cardinals. Lunar, I was just going to say, are they one of the lasting standings? But I know they're not. So maybe this is their second hit. They're not one of those three I looked at earlier. Replica here, no authentics yet. Second hit, okay, that's what I thought. Ron, let's see what you got. 3, 2, 1. Man, we're rolling quarterback after quarterback. We got Kurt Warner on a Lunar with red ink. Love the way that one looks. Ron, nice hit. Warner. Writing it down so I know who goes to who. Gonna have to hold, buddy. I don't blame you. That's never know. Thank you, though. Yeah. Now you got the option to still offer, I guess. Depending on who he, no worries, yeah. Ron, nice hit, Kurt Warner. Okay, who's next? Box 152 for Bridgety, the 4-time back-to-back-to-back-to-back Sqrs winner. You guys need to ask her how she does it. I don't think I've ever won a Sqr, and if I'm forgetting one, maybe there's one out there. But I joined a couple for fun outside too. I can't join this one, obviously. I joined some cash ones, and I lost them all. Those numbers were. I had good numbers, what I thought were good numbers, and they weren't even close, obviously. Okay, Bridgety has number 152. This is you, Series 37. 3 points too. I'll write them down for you. I know you don't join the regular series, so they're not going to do much for you, but I'll put them down there. Plus, I have a Kyle Orton Bears for sale if you're interested in Chicago. Is it the one that says F the Packers on it, Craig? That kind of helps or hurts sometimes. Ooh. Well, we're keeping a certain trend up here. Don't ask me why or how. 3, 2, 1. That's not the Jaguars. In fact, the whole other side of the conference. This is NFC, but they're both South teams. We could put that there. But Saints might be the furthest thing from a Jaguar. Let's see what you got here. Quarterback Car Breeze for the trend. Nick, you're on the right path. You just forgot the older one of those guys. Car Breeze, little older. Archie Manning, quarterback. 5 quarterbacks. Holy moly. Archie Manning, Fanatic certified. This is a cool helmet too. And you guys that are winning these, again, if you want to look at trades, post in the corner, ask me if I got something. I know not a lot join the regular series. I'm happy to at least take a look if you want to look at your teams you like. But some fun helmets so far. Archie Manning. Great hit. Let me think about it, buddy Craig. Yeah. Okay. Not the Jaguars. Oh, I'm about to go right to that helmet. That's Manning. And you had 3 points for Jadike. 46. Hey, it is the right one for once. Bill, this is you. Let's see what you got here. Box 46, Series 37, 0 Anka. It's out of the last. You guys are the last helmet. Kevin. Is Kevin here? I want to say Kevin is friends with AJ, and I didn't see AJ, so maybe no Kevin either. Now you're invested. This is what you could have traded for. Again, I mean, there's some rooms where you can really spend and per box, and it can be a stressful one. This one with Sqrs, $52.26. The team. I think I saw the auto. I didn't quite bend over far enough. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Keep the trend going. Yeah, I'm literally opening every box expecting to see the big guys that everyone's chasing because that's what always happens. So far, I mean, I guess there's a few of these guys that people could be after. We go from 0 Niners to 2 Niners, right? They were one of the last teams standing. We got a San Francisco 49ers lunar eclipse. We keep the trend going. Already pulled 1 Niner quarterback. Here we go, Bill. This is you. 3, 2, 1. We stopped the quarterback trend on this one, but I guess we had a running back over there. Frank Gore with some gold ink. Been a little bit since we've seen Frank too. At least I think. 21. JSA certified. That's a fun hit. Frank Gore, lunar eclipse for the Niners going to Bill. Bill, congrats. No Wonka attached to that. I guess we've had 2 with Wonka. I only have 1 box left, so I know. Hold on, let me write down Gore. Kevin got the last box. It should be 75, and it is. I think I'll need your address. I'll make sure. Maybe I've sent to you in the past. I don't know. Too much to keep track of. Okay, box 75, series 37. 0 Wonka. Anybody want to trade for Archie Manning? There's probably some people would be interested in it. Maybe. Box 75. Craig says, I do. She's probably asking from who's hit here, maybe, but I guess maybe in general too. See the name, see the team, see the style. This one's going to Kevin. Kevin O. Who do you have, Craig, for trade? Bridget, if you want me to, or maybe it's Anthony talking, I don't know, one of you guys. If you want me to put it up in the corner to look for trade offers too, I'm sure there'll be some sort of offers. We can look at it for sure. 3, 2, 1. We're going Colts. I thought for sure we'd pull 2 or 3 of the last 3 teams, the last 2 standing, so that people that didn't know we were doing this would show up on Monday stream and say, who's left? And I'll say, we already got the last 2 standing. Didn't happen. Missing a dang earpiece on this one too. Black ones I have more of. Where are you at, black ones? There's one right there. Perfect. Okay, here we go. Kevin, let's see what you got. Last one. Thanks for hanging out, guys. Just it's easy when you win, I guess. 3, 2, 1. I've seen a lot of him come out lately, but I've seen a lot of, and I've had this long before the trend of seeing him come out, but I've seen a lot of classics of him lately. Edge. Edgerrin James. Put it in the corner. Name some helmets, Craig. Yeah, see if there's something up for trade. If you're asking if anybody here wants to trade for Archie, if you guys won one here and you want to trade for Archie, let her know. If not, we'll put it in the corner and see what comes of it. I'll tag you on it, and then we can look at it over the next couple days. Edgerrin James, number 32 on the STS for the Colts. I do love this helmet as well. Nice looking helmet. Kevin, congrats. I don't know who your team is. My guess is it's probably one of their rivals at the rate tonight. Okay, guys, congrats, winners. Some fun helmets coming out there. Steve Young going to Charlie. Travion Henderson going to Matt. Dante Culpepper going to AJ. Jordan Love going to Les. Kurt Warner going to Ron. Archie Manning going to Bridgety. Frank Gore going to Bill. And Edgerrin James going to Kevin. Let's see here, James. I got former first overall pick Trayvon Walker, Jax Lunar in the corner for Archie. I was just going to say it's an Eclipse, but you said anyway, Eclipse. Trayvon Walker, first overall pick. Nick's got it here. It's in the corner if you want to trade for that one. That is a Jaguar we have here. Anyways, I can post the ones that are up for trade. Matt, I'll look just in case, and then we'll see as well in the morning if AJ wants to trade. Anyways, congrats, guys. That's 3 running backs and 5 quarterbacks. We started quarterback. 1, 1, 4, 2. Congrats, guys. Thanks for joining the Sqrs congrats on winning those. If you're watching and you joined, you didn't win. I'm sorry. You're in the same boat as me. We'll be on tomorrow. There's still some spots open in the starters, which is the football card and the baseball bat. And then we'll do some regular stuff tomorrow, just like normal on Monday stream. But we'll get this out of the way. Okay, congrats, guys. I'll post those. Bridget, you can message me as well if you're interested in the Trayvon Walker. And then we'll go from there. But I'm going to sign off, go help put my kids to bed. So have a great night, guys. Thank you.